Go.
This is an iron strong box that goes back to 1682, maybe a little older. This was brought to America by our immigrant ancestor, Ellen Kogel. She was a widow. She had 5 children. She and 4 of her children came on a ship called the Lamb, which sailed from Liverpool. I don't know the month, but in 1682, and came to America. Her son Ralph came as an indentured servant on another ship and married Randall Blackshaw's daughter, the man who paid his passage. But this iron strong box is a couple hundred pounds of weight, and it was among a lot of the things that I inherited from my elderly cousin Kathleen Kogel. It was in the house at Little Lombardy over on the Miles River near Easton, in Maryland. And as you can see, the handle is a big heavy iron handle that would have been made by a blacksmith. The lid I have propped open right now, and here,
Did you break it?
no, and here's the key that you can see, and I'll open the lid all the way here in a minute. And so you can see how the locks work. There.
Michael, you're knocking things over.
In the back of me there.
Oh.
Now, do you see how they see them open and close?
I do see them.
So there are 4 big locks. We took this to Antiques Roadshow about 10 years ago when it was in Philadelphia. And when I went to the ironwork section, this man said, "Oh, this is the day for iron strong boxes. Yours is the 4th one that we've seen."
And here you thought it was such a unique thing that you had.
Well, I did.
And it would have gotten you on TV.
Well, no, it didn't get us on TV.
That is a crying shame.
Anyhow, I had it on a hand cart. We had to push it through the streets from the parking lot to the convention center. But anyway,
That must have been a sight to see.
Well, it was. There was some guy that tried to help us or wanted to help us, and he said, "Oh, you're too old to be pushing that." And I said, "I'm doing fine. I don't need any help." But he insisted. There was a little problem there because he didn't have a ticket to go in the convention center. But anyway, when I opened this back about 1980, it took me a while to open it because I found the key pretty quickly, but then the key would not turn in the lock. So every time I went over there, I put WD-40 in the lock. And then finally, Uncle Seed was over one day and we stuck a screwdriver through there and used it like a lever. Then you could hear the tumblers turning. Well, then the lid was rusted shut. So then it was WD-40 all around the edges of the lid for the next couple of months every time I was
Now,
there.
what did you find inside of it?
It was full of papers.
What kind of papers?
Well, there were old documents, old deeds and things, and a lot of Quaker records. And I gave all those to the Talbot County Historical Society. But
What do you think they did with them?
Oh, they have a good system for filing old documents and records, and so they have them there, and they're accessible to the public if the public wants to do any kind of research.
Now, would you say this iron strongbox is your most prized possession?
Well, it's a prized possession. I don't know if it's the most or not. I mean, it weighs a couple hundred pounds, and it's not something just anybody would want. I mean, I've got it sitting here in the barn on pieces of salt-treated wood so that it's not right on the cement floor.
What else do you have here in this barn that might be of interest to people?
Oh, I've got all kinds of stuff. But maybe you want to...
I see there's a couple of lawn mowers here.
Oh, they're riding mowers. And this is very interesting over here. This is a clothes tray here, but it's got other things hanging on it. But as you can see, it's from a tray. Look at the base of it there. You see, it was a tree, and it's mounted in that wood at the bottom, and then they've just left the branches on here, and you can hang your coat and hats on there.
Yet you have chosen to hang wires and rope and
ice
things
tongs.
like that.
Yeah,
Yes. Oh my God.
but sometimes when I come out here, I will put a coat or a hat on there.
There looks like there's a whole bunch of junk back here.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. There's a bicycle that was your grandmother's. She bought it, I think, about 1935. It's an English bike. It's a Raleigh. Then we're a little discombobulated right now because Rick's in here working. But and here's a bicycle that I bought in 1957 for $80. It's a Schwinn, and
I do believe there's another blurb about you with that bike.
oh, all right, well.
But
yeah.
some of your fan club might not remember.
Well, it's just a regular, what you call a coaster brake bike. I mean, it doesn't have gears or anything like that on it. And I don't know, if you want to go upstairs, we can go up there and look at stuff.
Well, I think that our time is about to come to an end here.
Well, come around this way right quick.
Okay.
Here, where the truck was parked. Now have
Wow.
have some trunks over here. Have about 5 or 6 trunks. I just put those chairs there yesterday for the winter. But you see that trunk, and here's a cedar chest here.
I do see it.
There's a crab pot. You see this that is a wash boiler. That's what people used to wash their clothes in, where they put it on top of a stove with hot water.
Have you ever tried it?
No, never used it, but that's what it's called, a wash boiler.
Then why might you keep it?
Well, I don't know. I just have it there. I might
You also have a lovely lampshade here.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff here. I just turned that chaise lounge up there yesterday. But these boxes are all stuff that came from Little Lombardy, kitchen stuff, you see, mostly, I think. And then there's stuff that was Mother's from school back there in that file cabinet. Oh, it's see my license plate collection up over there?
I think people did see that.
They
Yes.
did? Uh-huh.
Yes.
See, in Delaware, you can keep your same license plate forever if you want. So I've got 11888 on the truck, and on my car, 8753.
Okay.
But if you have a low digit, that's more valuable.
It's such a status symbol, isn't it?
It can be. That's true. And then these are all things that belong to Esther and Sutton Myers. They're shells from the South Pacific. They were going to go into a business of selling seashells.
Good Lord.
And, well, her sister took a couple of the buckets. See, they're numbered. There's 16, there's 6. I guess you can't see the numbers of the others. And that's some kind of stuff that grows in underwater. These branches. And so, yeah. So I want to find a home for all that. It's only been here about 15 or 20 years. And then this sign, I want to put that back down to, I don't know if you want to come on the other side so you can see it or not. That goes down to Murder Kill Cemetery. That's a list of the people that we know that are buried there. And Polytech made this new sign.
Oh.
And I've had it here 2 or 3 years. It's replacing the sign we had there before, so we really should get that back up. But you know, haven't been in a hurry about it, as you can tell. So this is where I park the pickup normally. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, I think your time has come to an end, Michael.
All right, there's a coal scuttle down there. It's down on the floor.
I'm so glad we got to see that.
All right.